जान 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 कस्तो खाली मिस हुन्छ त्यो ढोका बन्द गर्दिन बाहिर बस यहाँ लाइभ हुँदैछ अँ मासा पा 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 6 गेममा 4 पोइन्ट चाहियो मलाई जित्न प्रमोसनलाई 12 पोइन्ट हैन 12 पोइन्ट चाहियो भनेपछि 3 गेम जित्यो भने ठिक्क हुन्छ ल नभन 3 गेम जित्नु त आयो रे मुर्गा आयो रे मुर्गा आयो एफसी बोला ना बायर्न म्युनिक चलो Padre लाइन अप लाइमर उते बनाउनु पर्ने यार Christian Pulisic Bracola period हजुर अलि कम ल के को डर हो र डर लाग्दैन र सिधै किन डराउने हो र आफ्नो आइडीबाट आउने घिम्रो मोबाइलकोबाट नआउनु नि त्यहाँ फेरि
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We have already started here. Cucurella is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
Michael Olise.
Now that's been intercepted. Olise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Emiliano Martinez.
So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy Eze is...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kicked it out so somehow.
बन्द पनि
That's
हुँदैन
very, very
Light
good.
देख्छ
You can't ask for much more than
अँ,
that.
अँ।
Manchester United with their
साउन्ड
first
छैन
corner,
त
the first in
कस्तो
the game for
सानो
either side
अँ
actually.
सानो छ
And that has been clubbed away. Cucurella,
सानो गरेको हो
Pedri.
ओए
Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now.
के को साउन्ड चाहिँ सानो छ भने दाइ
Yeah, that's top
भोइस कि कुन
defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's picked his way through.
आहा
Manchester United are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
आहा
Messi. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
के को साउन्ड चाहिँ यत्रो आएको भने दाइ ए उल्टोको हो
Neither side yet able to find the net. Interesting ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Van Dijk. Bayern Munich upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Barcola looking to get on the end of this. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that's definitely not his best. He's had it taken off him. Oh, super find. And for a moment, time stood still. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Eze.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's...
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Half an hour played now. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well played and well cleared.
Bayern Munich have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
आइ
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Martinez sends that a long way. Musiala now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well read, nice interception. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well timed, excellent interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, good-looking ball. Olise. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now that's well seen too. And it's lofted through here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's managed to get free. Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way.
There will be 1 minute added
De
time.
Ligt gets across to intercept that. And here's Messi. Pedri.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Pedri. He's having a go. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Decent hit! And another try! Pedri. Pedri! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pedri. Out of play for a throw. Vardiol. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Barcola is wide and looking to get onto this. Paredes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's picked out the run. He's got tall. They've scored! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
That's an excellent interception.
Manchester United are desperately trying to regain the momentum, and they've certainly upped the supply.
Now it's Eze.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vardiol wins the duel this time.
Bayern Munich are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Robertson. Got a shot away! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Pedri. Played back in. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Ruben Dias cuts it out. Eze. That's a sharp pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Musiala. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, well played.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Aye.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 42. Musiala. Number
Pedri
12.
picks it up from the goal kick. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Number 22.
Lima
Rafinha.
promptly onto that, and that is that.
Matthias Cunha. Number 11.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shifted upfield. Now it's Eze. Now it's Pedri. Good ball over the top. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark.
Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Coming on the
fact.
field is
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
substitution.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Now it's Neymar, driving on and making good progress. Bayern Munich needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Eze. Ruben Diaz cuts out the pass. Pedri.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Floated through. Now the finish! Neymar! Shot a goal! And that will be the final act. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done.
आज 2 गेम जित्नु छ 6-6 6-12 12-1-13 कोलै भाइ भने उही कोलै भाइ भने मासुमा टकोटो टापोटो मिस्टर लबर ए मिस्टर लबर बुढाहरू आउँछ आजकल कराइरहेको छन् अलि ठुल्ठुलो सोहरूले ओए पुच्ची ओए ओए पुच्ची पुच्ची ओए ओए पुच्ची पुच्ची ओए किसने हो यो माया भन्ने ओके Is that Barsha? Yes, Barsha. Sorry. Melon Noir, Troy Adams, Hakimi, Chune, Marquinhos, Ruben Neves, Gabriel Batistuta, and David Villa. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Fernando Torres, Julian Bellingham, Nakata. कोई हम ए जल्दी कर, कल सुबह पनवेल निकलना है मेरे को.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. There's the whistle. Cucurella. Climbs up big! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Pedri. Musiala is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
De Ligt deals with that comfortably. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That pass isn't the best.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ribéry. Still goalless at the moment. And it's Griezmann. Batistuta. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that was very necessary. Now it's Batistuta. Hakimi, Griezmann, and the flag has stayed down. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Chouameni, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hakimi. Hakimi made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Adams carries the ball down the right. De Ligt. Guardiol. Lima. And it's Ribéry. It's Pedri. De Ligt. Ribery. That's a throw. Pedri!
Ah,
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
suka. Dia kali wrong.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, that is one way to stop him. David Villa. Cucurella. Looking tidy in possession here. Ruben Neves puts his foot on the gas. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hakimi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. David Villa. Half-time getting close now. He's looking to set free a runner. Ronaldo wins the duel this time. Oh, this looks sharp. Musiala. Ribery. And here's Messi. And here's Musiala. Musiala with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Chi, 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 chi.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Hernandez engages and forces him off the ball. Fiddles it through. Messi providing shapes to shoot. Oh, bang on target. Manchester United have their second corner now. In for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Barcola! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Barcola clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lima. And it's Messi. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Lima. Beckenbauer cuts it out. David Villa. Lima. Oh, that's fabulous. Great position here. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This for the lead.
और के दें
1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
A 1-0 lead established.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Lima, good strong midfield running here. And smartly reclaimed. David Villa back and defending. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Barcola. Up he goes! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Adams. Marquinhos. Messi.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. David Villa. Back into the middle. That's an excellent interception.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Batistuta. Well, there's the clearance. Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Cucurella kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played back in. That's a little off target. Rafinha. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
De Ligt. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And it's played forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is expertly dealt with. De Ligt. There's the hit! And it's in! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Any thoughts on the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
That has ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shifted upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. Good spot, he's seen the run. Just eases him off the ball. And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get.
तो डिवीजन 4 ने टारगेट थे मेरे देखिए जितने ही पड़े 8 हो मासुका की दाल भात खा I'm sorry लास्ट गेम हुन्छ यो चाहिँ अनि त्यसको आइपिएल हेर्नु पनि हुन्छ आइपिएल Rudiger Ribery gadang-gudang Pep Guardiola Masuka
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Guardiola takes control of it and he's on the move. Ruben Dias did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's gone for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Guardiola cuts it out. Ribery is onto it in a flash. He's going to be disappointed with that. And now they can clear their lines. Alexander-Arnold, Messi, shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Menu.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And they're quick to get it back. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. And here's Barcola. That's a throw. Cristiano Ronaldo. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player display all the qualities needed in a complete fullback at such a tender age, and at a time where the role of the fullback is even more crucial. He really is a diamond.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal, France! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. France have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Back into the middle, Drogba. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cleared without complication. Ronaldo is carrying after that one. Menu. That'll be a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Climbs up big! Yes, it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact...
Oh, here's a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lima. Ribery. Ribery. No, that's been intercepted. De Ligt is there to clear. And it's Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. And he can clear it away. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi in acres of space out wide. Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Lima cuts out the pass. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Hernandez. And he's had a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
De Ligt gets rid without sophistication.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Hoisted in. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for the run. Beckham! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So your views on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Messi. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Manchester United could not have chosen a worse moment. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Goal! much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Ribéry. Oh, nice touch. Oh, good-looking ball. Works it forward. Now it's Messi. That's a little off target. He's through here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's found the net! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up.
Decent hit! He's delivered all right!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the lance.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Drogba! Oh, denied brilliantly.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
France with the corner, they're first. Hernandez. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that has been cleared.
Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. It's a mighty effort!
No.
It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
France go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Guardiola calmly anticipates. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Messi. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? No, no way through. Picked out, can he finish? More pressure on the opposition goal.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Chance! That's another chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Lima certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Manchester United making another change here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Rafinha, he's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Beckham. Big has a go! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's really drilled it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Pedri attempts a clearance. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a throw. Well read, nice interception. He's in a Messi! Just eases him off the ball. Menu, now it's Beckham. That is a great pick out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
So, third corner of the game. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Cristiano Ronaldo. And they've got rid. Chance to finish. France get their fourth corner. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Messi, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Caught offside that time. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham. Look at the space, there's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Fired in. And the keeper's in command. And now the breakaway. And he was quick to react. And that will be the final act. Manchester United perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide